take one, we're going to do a full run through. All cameras should be sunk on this.
Shot a man in his own driveway. Tonight, that victim is in the hospital. The gunman is still on the run. Channel 2's Nefertiti Jacquez is live outside Grady Memorial Hospital, where the victim is now in surgery. And police say this happened while he was fixing a tire on his sister's car.
Well, the victim's sister tells us that her brother was just giving her a help and a hand here, doing her a favor by fixing a tire on her car when someone came up from behind him and shot him, she believes, for his necklace and his watch. And now tonight, he is here behind me at Grady in critical condition, fighting for his life.
I'm sad that that happened to him.
He is Democo Miller, the man DeKalb County police say was shot and nearly killed in the driveway of his own home. And now worried neighbors are reacting to the news.
And someone walk up to you and just want to rob you for no reason when you're a nice guy in the neighborhood.
Miller was considered a nice guy by his community for a multitude of reasons, like the time residents who live along Glen Haven Circle say he helped save a neighbor's home from burning down to the ground when it caught fire.
It's really, really sad for someone to just walk up and want to just hurt someone that's minding their own business.
It was around 2 Sunday afternoon when DeKalb County police say Miller was fixing a tire on his sister's car when someone walked up behind him and tried to rob him. The victim's sister tells me off camera there was a struggle between the two men over Miller's watch and jewelry. Miller, who we're told works for the DeKalb County Department of Watershed Management, was shot and ran inside the home, screaming for her to call 911. The suspect, police say, took off.
It's kind of scary.
As for the victim, we are told at this point doctors are just trying to stop the bleeding. We are told that he suffered a wound to his hip. As for detectives, they tell us they are still talking to neighbors and combing the area for surveillance video. Of course, this is a story we will stay on top of. For now, though, we're live in downtown Atlanta. Nefertiti Jacquez, Channel 2 Action News Nightbeat. A county worker shot and nearly killed in an attempted robbery. DeKalb County police say it all happened in the driveway of the man's home. Tonight, as police search for the shooter, we're learning more about the victim, all new on the Channel 2 Action News Nightbeat at 11.
Good morning, Facebook family and friends. Today is Monday, April 30th. The year is 2018. You saw that news report. A DeKalb County employee was shot and killed in his driveway, not too far from where I live. Here, authorities are searching for a gunman accused of shooting a DeKalb County Department of Watershed Management employee outside his home during an attempted robbery. This happened about 2 p.m. Sunday, which was yesterday. Democo Miller was fixing a tire on his sister's car in the Glen Haven Circle driveway when someone, in his Glen Haven Circle driveway, when someone walked up to him and tried to rob him. His own driveway. Miller and the suspect got into a struggle over Miller's watch and jewelry. Channel 2 reported after Miller was shot, he ran inside his home and screamed for his sister to call 911. Police said the shooter got away. Miller is in critical condition at Grady Memorial Hospital. He's in critical condition. They also said that he trying to make sure he's going to make it through this. So, you're in your own driveway, changing a tire of a car in your own driveway, and all of a sudden, here comes some crazy Negro robbing you, trying to take a watch in your wallet in your own driveway, and shoots you for fighting back. Possibly could have killed this man. I know a lot of people here in Atlanta who have been shot, harmed, and injured in their own driveway or in their home through a home invasion. And I know it probably happens everywhere. But it's just something about black neighborhoods that seem unsettling to me. Sometimes when I get home, I get home late. I always make sure to have these lights on at this house. When I leave and the sun is up and I know I'm going to get here after dark, I turn those lights on any damn way. I say, run them damn lights. And there's floodlights all over this house. And I've always done it at every house that I had. And I've always told Earl, and he just doesn't listen to me, I said, Earl, if either one of us is outside in that driveway or outside the house, keep an eye on each other. Because we don't know what's going on. And if you hear something strange going on, get your ass up and go see what the fuck is going on. Because we don't know, we live in a world where people are crazy today. And I bet you 9 out of 10, this was some teenager that went over there to try to rob this man he lived somewhere in there. They're going to find him because he scuffled with the guy, leaving some DNA evidence. So they're going to find out who this person was that shot and killed this 54-year-old man over his wallet in his dog-owned a watch. I'm like, okay. That's why when I come in at nighttime, I look around. This happened at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, you and your driver changing tire on a Sunday afternoon, and here come the niggas. Here come the niggas. And a lot of people, y'all, I've lived here for a long time. I've seen these types of crimes happen in these black neighborhoods. Good people gunned down in their homes, in their driveways, just going to the mailbox, bringing in their groceries, running to the grocery store. Just simple tasks that we take for granted can get you shot and killed in Niggaville. And that's why I keep telling people, people say they want to move to Atlanta and they want to congregate around other black folks. I'm thinking, why? Don't you know it's not safe? It's not safe to raise your children in this environment when you got all these other daddy black folks around who have no respect for life, no respect for you or their own lives. When you bring a whole lot of black folks together in a community, it's hell on earth. Yeah, you got some good people, honest people, who getting up, going to work, paying their bills and doing everything the right way. Then you got some straight out heathens out here, straight up niggas that will kill you for your wallet and your watch. Watch, and a lot of, y'all have to understand something. There's a lot of crime that happens that don't make the news. I personally know friends who have been harmed and injured in their own homes and they did not report it to the news for whatever reasons. They didn't even report it to the police. They just handled the situation on their own. For whatever reasons, they didn't want people to know they had been robbed in their home, tied up, all kinds of shit. And I said, don't you want to call 911 and let these people know? They don't feel comfortable with that because now people are going to know what took place. I've had this happen to gay friends, straight friends, married couples. I said, you all should report this. They did not want to. So there's a lot of crime that takes place. It ain't reported to the news and the media and the police departments. But most of the time when this happens to people like this, when they don't want to report this, it's some extenuating circumstances, not saying that they have anything to do with what took place, but some people just don't want the police involved. Now, I had a friend of mine, him and his wife, they had an incident that took place at their home, and they didn't want the police involved because they were in the midst of they were purchasing some business, and they were they just didn't want the negativity surrounding this situation that took place in their own home, a $500 to $1 million house. How much is that damn house? It's up there. But they had a home invasion and niggas came in there. These areas are unsafe. If they think you got something, they come and get it. That's just, and I'm not anti-black people. You don't like black people. Well, I'm sitting here black. What are you talking about? I don't like black folks. I love black people. I'm black myself. But I know you niggas is deadly. I know you will come and kill my ass for this vase sitting right here over here. It ain't worth shit. I think I got that damn thing at Marshall's. Where I get this vase from? Let me see. Marshalls or Home Goods. I think I bought one of these things at Marshalls or Home Goods. Something. I get a lot of my stuff from Home Goods or Marshalls, and it's another stuff. Tuesday morning. I love these. Might have came from Tuesday morning. I know this stuff came from Tuesday morning. My artwork didn't. It was more expensive. How you gonna rob somebody and shoot them to almost kill their ass in their damn driveway? Okay, they catch that nigga. We already know it's a teenager, some little kid or something. It never fails. It's always these wild heathens, these little nigglets running wild in the city of Atlanta. and they will kill you. I left here a few days ago, driving up Memorial Drive, and I looked into my rearview mirror, and I saw a car coming to me at a very high rate of speed. I mean, it was flying, so I quickly got over to the right. I'm like, who that car is flying? Shot by me, rocked my car. I'm like, damn, what the fuck they racing off to? And then I rocked again by the police officer chasing behind their ass. And I said, oh shit, they running from that police car. Zoom, 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 zoom. How many times that's happened to me here in Atlanta? I'm out of my business driving down the street, and here come the niggas, and here come the police chasing their ass, and almost in deadly car accidents. They weaving and running all over the damn place like roaches, and the police chasing after their asses. And there's always a pack of wild teenagers. I've seen this many times. Earl was in a car accident one time. He towed his damn truck up. He had kind of like Escalade, came around that corner and wrecked his damn car. The teenager stole a car, towed his ass up, and all the cars in the road and kept on running. The police said just got out the car and said, yeah, I'll be all right. Here's a police report. Their car's towed up. They had to tow the world's car out because of that mess. And his insurance something about his insurance had to cover it because that car was, I can't remember. I'm going to have to ask Earl what took place with that. Does his insurance cover that? I think his insurance had to cover that because the car had been stolen and some other stuff. They did find the car that was in it, but they didn't catch them heathens. People. And that's the thing that kind of concerns me. People say they want to come to Atlanta. I meet guys all the time. Everybody want to come to Atlanta. I got to come to Atlanta. They're moving from all over the place because they think there's going to be a better life here. And in many instances, it isn't. Because you come into a much worse situation, you're putting yourself in harm's way, truth be told. Things can get real funky here in Atlanta and quick. When you got a lot of people trapped in poverty and no other way out but to shoot and rob your ass for your wallet and your watch. You don't have any other opportunity to treat niggas. So, I sit back and I just look. You have to protect yourself. It's funny because I was at a friend's house. I sat on the couch. He ran over there. He said, oh, let me move that. Lifted up a pillow, gun here. I said, what? And he went and moved his gun. He said, yeah, I got guns all over this damn house. Brand new house. I thought to myself, oh boy. I said, so you know, huh? He said, man, this place, they didn't already had people doors kicked in. He said, they kick in this door, I got a surprise for their ass. I said, well, you did the right damn thing. I hope you knew this when you bought a brand new house. Beautiful. But I said, you need to go and secure your house. There are certain things you can do to secure your house. Burglar bar is one of them. And there are other ways that you secure your door. Somebody just can't walk up and kick that door in. You know, I need to do a video about that because I don't think a lot of people know how to secure their homes properly. I did every house I've ever owned, and I learned this from my friend, God bless his soul, Tony Borns, who's deceased now. He showed me how to secure these old raggedy houses so people can't just run up there and kick that door in. We have burglar bars here on the front and back doors and the side doors and all these doors. But there's another way you can secure your doors so that when you're home, the police can use a ramming thing to get inside that damn front door. Your doors are your most unsecure areas because literally if it's not secured properly or not installed properly, somebody come up there and kick that damn door and it will fly open. But you can fix that for a very reasonable price. So it's not expensive. There's a little thing that you can put on there. There's a couple of different things that you can do so that you got bolted safely into your home and the niggas can't come and get your shit and kill you in the process. Yeah, it happens over on the white side of town. There are home invasions too. There's still them niggas going over there too. It just amazes me sometimes of how people say, white folks do this too. Well, I don't really, and I don't live in a white neighborhood, nor do I live in a predominantly white city, but I don't really know of too many instances in Alpharetta where people out there in their driveway minding their business, changing the tire, where some little white child comes up and shoots them and steals their car and all this other shit, mayhem and crazy. Now, I don't hear about this stuff in Alpharetta and Johns Creek and Sandy Springs and Roswell and Smyrna and Mary, all the good, decent north side, white side of town. I don't know, but I do watch the news. This stuff, if it does happen, it's very rare, but it happens all the time down here. It's happened to too many people I personally know. People I talk to on a daily basis. A lot of my friends have guns, and when they travel, they have them guns right on their hip. They know better. Everyone I know has a gun. They're licensed to carry. And you want to be over here in Niggaville. Because if you ain't got a gun, then don't think about it. There's still a gun. You have a legal right to have a gun. You should have one. Go get it. And protect yourself and your family. Because these hood rat niggas running around here, these crazy ass niggas, they got guns. They done stolen and got them from all various different ways. And they will use it against you. So you might as well pack you some heat and get their asses first. If you know like I know. Black folks need to learn how to use and carry weapons to protect themselves from the other niggas in Niggaville. It's an unsaid place. Protect yourself. That man changed that tire. I wish he had a gun on his head. Could have blew that damn bastard away. I always think about this incident that took place up here at this Kroger when that man who was in the military got out of his car. 5 o'clock in the afternoon going inside the Kroger grocery store. Them hood rat niggas ran up to him, carjacking him, taking the car keys. He gives them the car keys. They shoot that nigga any damn way. He paralyzed in the hospital for months. Damn near died. I wish that man had a gun on him. He just got back from Iraq, Afghanistan to come almost get killed by these niggas here in Atlanta. I wish he had a gun and could have blew them motherfuckers away. I wish anybody had a park in that parking lot had some type of weapon to take them niggas out that day. That's the justice should have been served. But anyway, it's too early for me getting all excited. It's only 9 something in the morning. But I saw that report. That man's right up the street. He's not far from me. This man had worked at DeKalb Watershed for years. He may not even be able to go back to his damn job if he lives. He's in Grady Hospital fighting for his life over a watch in his wallet after getting shot in his damn driveway. It doesn't make sense to me, y'all. Let me get out of here. I got shit I need to do today. So let me conclude this video because I can go on and on about this shit and it just don't make no damn sense. Then they're going to find out it's this little teenager who did this shit. Sometimes I don't even like turning on the news because there's so much craziness that take place in this neighborhood around here. And the funny part is you guys are going through all this gentrification. They building this fancy movie theater, all this stuff. There's so much growth over here, but it's still not safe for us. You know, it's just funny because I have yet seen any incident that took place with these white folks and then they getting their houses broken into. I haven't seen where these white folks have been shot and killed. I haven't seen them. You have to take that back. There was a white guy who was shot and killed up here. He had got from up here in Kirkwood, not too far from me, walking on his bike path about a year or two ago, maybe about 2 years ago. He was robbed and he shot and killed this guy. He was a white guy. And yeah, I forget that happened right here. And he was also ex-military that had been in Afghanistan and Iraq to come back here and get shot and killed in the ghetto. Yeah. Anyway, it can be exhausting. You know, there's a lot of crime taking place in this neighborhood, in these hoods. I tend to spotlight the stuff that happens close to me because I live over here. So when I see this stuff, I say I mean to talk about it because literally it's not far from where I live, and there's a lot of shit going on over here. And so we got, although they have a massive police presence, but they don't have, and I know what the problem is, these young teenagers don't have any opportunities. See, back in the day, a young teenager could go work at McDonald's and Burger King and various places like that. Now you got too many adults working in those places. So the young kids don't have the type of, and they need these types of jobs. Because otherwise we're going to get caught up in these streets, and this mayhem, and this deadly violence. And don't forget, y'all, we have to understand these are kids. They are young. They're still children. Their minds are not fully developed. They don't know what they're really getting themselves into when they're doing this type of stuff. A lot of times they're listening to all these other people, and they're immature, and they do things spontaneously. And the stuff, regrettably, is unfortunate, but it ends with people being shot. I mean, there's so many people who've been carjacked and killed over here in DeKalb County by these 15 and 16-year-old kids that they really need to do something. Because it just doesn't make any sense. And it continues to happen repeatedly. It's not a safe place. Niggaville ain't safe. If you're a citizen in Niggaville, you really need to rethink what you're doing. If you can afford to move into a better neighborhood that's safer, I don't know. Like I said, we live over here. It's funny because we've always lived in some pretty hood neighborhoods that are going through gentrification. we're in the inner city, but literally otherwise we did the 10 years up there in Buckhead down next to the rich white folks. Yeah, that was nice, which I was still up there in Buckhead. Drive through there was no crime going on up there. You rarely even saw children walking around playing outside. They were kids there, but you didn't see them. Much safer. Sometimes you just gotta go move into a safe neighborhood and pay a little bit more. I mean, that's just all you can do. Pay a little bit more. That's all you can do. Because things are not getting better, it's getting worse. And so many black folks are so blind to this shit, we don't see it until you get to the bullet that's in your head. You know, this is what Walter was talking about. They done snatched your purse and wallet and that cheap Apple Watch off your damn watch and ran down the street with it, and you laying there on the ground shot. Tried to take your car. Here's the funny thing about these cars. They carjack these cars. They always find these cars. These kids take them. Well, none of these cars vanish forever. They always found someplace else. So why are you all taking these cars and I don't know. So I never understood that. What are they doing with these cars? That people, what are you going to do with them? They find them. These cars have all kinds of stuff on them these days. They can find these automobiles. It's not like they stealing these cars and selling them. What's the logic? You just stole this damn car. That man's Mustang got stolen at that Kroger. They found the car. Not too soon after, and caught the kids who were involved in the shooting in the damn car, still in it. But anyway, I don't know why this laptop is still acting up. I can see this video still kind of, I don't know. Something's going on here. But anyway, I'm going to conclude this video. If you like my videos, click like. Today it is Monday. It is the 30th of April. This is the last day of April, the year 2018. Y'all get out and do something fun and productive with your lives. Protect yourself. Be safe. Watch your surroundings. Always never trust these niggas. They will kill you over nothing. A wallet with nothing in it and a watch on this man's wrist. This man almost lost his life and he's still in the hospital fighting for his life. Plus the medical bills involved with this. Can't go to work. Y'all it's a whole lot of shit that doesn't make sense here. And I hope they catch that whoever did this hood rat shit. And they will catch that person. I'm pretty sure of that. And I'm sure it's possibly a teenager of some sort. Anyway, I'm out of here. You all enjoy your day.
This is a take one. We're going to do a full run through. All cameras should be sunk on this